Ever since college, I've noticed more young people start to reject science. I've heard several reasons that people chose to reject or ignore it. Um, some people feel that science is just a way to validate what we already feel is intuitive. And I think this might be the most common reason, but after just a tiny bit of thought, it falls apart because everything is obvious only in hindsight. Before we could observe and study microorganisms, millions of people died from surgeries, childbirth, and infectious diseases. Other students felt that because that the scientific process requires a lot of work through experimental design, statistical methods, and domain knowledge, only to falsify, reevaluate, and replicate ideas for eternity, instead of validating something once and calling it done, that it's not worth pursuing. But to use that virus and microorganism example again, we only made this much progress by falsifying miasma theory and other ideas to now know that germ theory was the most likely to be true. And lastly, the most uncomfortable reason that I saw in school was that people simply didn't care. It's not like they didn't understand the ideas. They were the wealthiest people in the United States attending an elite university or whatever. But science just didn't stick as something that would be important for them to consider. That isn't to say that I can be the savior that makes science cool again. In fact, I might be the worst spokesperson. I can't even get people to believe that I believe in what I actually believe in. And I think that's a theme in my life. So I have the knowledge and care required to understand why science is important, but my arms are too short to reach anyone. I kind of feel the exact opposite when I write or have made videos in the past. I desperately felt an itch to make something, but I couldn't shake off that uncomfortable feeling that deep down I had nothing to say at all.